Alright, welcome everybody to the first ever American Truck Simulator video here on this channel. So we're going to be taking this Bulldozer here from Moab, we're just outside Moab right now, to Vernal. I originally was going to take one up to Salt Lake, but I've already been up there with a run I was doing earlier when I was testing the game out, making sure I knew how to play it still and all that stuff. So we are now going to be going out to Vernal. So let's get our truck a little bit more situated here. Let's see. I guess we'll start with that. We'll see. Let's get our mirror up over there. And yeah, so it should be a good time. This is a great game. I kind of put it away for a little bit. Oh, we have our brake on still. But I kind of put it away a little bit. You know, I played a lot of it and then just kind of
navigation resumed.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, so we're outside of Vernal, or outside of Moab.
200 meters. Turn right.
I wanted to do that because it was nighttime when I loaded in, and I really just didn't want to drive at night. I really didn't want to show the scenery at night. I just kind of wanted to show the outside view for a minute, but are we going to take out those signs? No, okay. Whoa, man. I am driving all over the place. All right. So we're going to hop on the highway here.
In 200 meters, turn right.
She just loves, like, as soon as I start talking, she's just like, I got to talk. And it throws me off every time because I'm like, oh, gotta listen to it. But this is famous Interstate 73 here. I picked up the New Mexico DLC. Oh, what do we got going on up here? I picked that up here during the summer sale. I think that was the last piece that I was missing for what they have released so far. But I'm really, oh man, come on guys. What does he got in the back of his truck? Gravel? Yeah, I'm really excited for Colorado. That'll be a really good expansion. I'm excited to check out Idaho. I don't think I've ever been to Idaho in real life. So, I mean, go check it out. I won't really have much reference for, you know, how it looks and the scenery and everything like that. But Colorado's my home state, so I'll definitely be able to... oh, man, what are we doing? There's not even traffic. I guess there's an accident. All right, I'm going to have to go around. This is not legit. Oh, now are you guys moving? Now you guys are moving. Great. Oh, man. Thanks, guys. Oh, and there's a car over there. What are you doing? Jeez. I know, I'm not doing much better, but I'm trying to survive this AI here. Let me start coming over so no one tries to cut me off. But yeah, I'm really excited for Colorado. That's probably the one I've been waiting for. I'm also interested to see how they do Texas, just because the way Texas does their freeways is pretty different from the rest of the United States. And then just the scale of Texas too would be interesting, because I mean, you can easily, I think, you know, drive 8-10 hours and still be in the state of Texas. It's pretty wild, but that'll be interesting to see. And I don't know if it'll ever happen, but the ability to drive from one side of the US to the other would be just awesome. I mean, it'll take forever. Oh, I need to adjust my seat because I cannot see that mirror over there. That's really annoying. But yeah, driving from one side of the US to the other, I mean, because if you go from California to, like, let's say Utah or something like that, you can easily spend like an hour or two in this game doing that.
Keep right. Then take the exit on the right.
Okay, so we're getting off here. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to see like how long it would take you to go from like LA to New York City. You know, I mean, that would probably be like 5 hours in real life from what you're spending in the game, which is crazy. Oh, we should probably start slowing down a little bit for this curve. Yeah, so I'm just trying to keep that center. Oh, I didn't realize that this just merged. I thought there was a lane. My bad. Wasn't paying attention. Luckily, I don't think there was anybody there. But yeah, to keep this truck centered, I think I'm keeping that like center silver strip kind of towards the white line there. So that seems to be working pretty well. I am using a controller. I would love to get like a steering wheel and like a shifter and all that, but to be honest, I just don't have the space for it. I don't really have the time to learn it. So maybe later on. But right now, I'm fine with just the controller. It works great. I mean, it honestly works really good. I am using automatic, so I'm not shifting or anything, not even like a simple, you know, like shift up or down. I don't know. I might switch to that a little bit, but I'm kind of out of controller buttons, to be honest. I'm having trouble remembering what I've assigned to what, but I know I have every button filled right now with kind of important stuff, you know, like cruise control. windshield wipers, headlights, engine brake, you know, all that sorts of stuff. So yeah, it'll be, I don't know what I would use to shift up and down, because then I have my, you know, right and left signals up here and all that stuff. So I don't know, but yeah, so Colorado is gonna be a great deal to see it, be able to go drive through, see a lot of the cities that I've been in, see the scenery, see the, you know, the I-70 drive. If you ever get a chance to do that in life, that's definitely something, you know, it's worth doing. You know, drive from east to west with I-70, or even through some of the back mountain roads. But back mountain roads are great, but they're pretty dangerous, to be honest. I mean, if you're not used to driving through that, I mean, if you go through in the summer, it's probably fine, but there's a lot of switchbacks, a lot of turns, a lot of things that can go wrong. And the same goes for I-70 though. Like if you're gonna take that I-70 drive, oh, we're merging. Oh, but that lane merges into us. Yeah, so I'm really excited for the Colorado DOC to see how they handle Colorado and the interstate and everything, and take into account, you know, like how the mountains look and everything like that. It'll be really exciting to see, and if that's ever a drive that you can do in real life, that'd be really cool. I mean, you should definitely do it in more of like a summer setting. You definitely don't want to do it in the winter, and even early spring you don't really want to do it either, because early spring they have a lot of the roads are messed up from the winter, and you know, there's a lot of potholes and stuff. So I mean, if you're just renting a car, that's not that big of a deal, but if you're using your own car, I would probably wait until, you know, later in the year, till they get some of the roads repaired and whatnot. Let's hope. Oh, we're speeding. I just want to make sure. I think they have their own lane. Yeah, they have their own lane. Okay, so please stay. Oh, but it does merge. Sorry, dude. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely one of the drives that you should do in you know, in your life if you can. It's very beautiful. It's, you know, you got tall mountains, you got desert, you got trees, you got so much diversity that when you're driving through, the tunnels going through are just crazy too. I mean, there's times where you could drive through one side of the tunnel and be like bright and sunny, and the other side will be, you know, snowy and cloudy and all stuff, because it's just like you're literally driving from one side of the mountain to the other. So it's pretty cool. All right, dude, why are you brake checking me? Come on. He cuts me off and then he just starts slowing down. Like, come on, let's do this. Yeah, so it'll be cool. It'll be really cool. I'll definitely be playing that on the channel as soon as it's released. I think it's supposed to come out later this year, is what I was hearing, like maybe November or December, but it could always be pushed back just because of everything going on. So hopefully not, but I'm not going to get mad if it is, because I totally understand. It's a crazy time, and I hope you guys are all doing well out there. If you're watching this, hope you and your family and your friends and everybody are doing good. I'm crossing the yellow line like crazy. This truck's a little more twitchy than the last one I drove. I drove a Kenworth, I think was the last truck I drove yesterday in this game, and I think this is a Mack truck. It looks really mean and aggressive in the front. Oh, I guess I'm speeding. But yeah, please don't go. I thought that guy was gonna go. But yeah, it's very, oh, come on, guys. But yeah, it's a little bit more twitchy, but it's definitely a lot more powerful than the last truck I drove.
In 200 meters, turn right.
Turn right, okay. Yeah, it's very beautiful through here, though, as you can see. Oh, as soon as I start looking, that's when, oh, we got to turn right here. This looks really familiar through here, but I don't know. It's not, though. I think it looked familiar because the last run I was talking about with the Kenworth. Okay. Yeah, we gotta slow it way down. We got train tracks, we got guardrails, we got a sharp turn. We gotta be careful through here. But yeah, the last. Oh, are they turning on? I couldn't tell. The last. No. Okay. The last time I drove through here, I went to Salt Lake and it was that same way. Okay, we are like majorly keep speeding. What is it through here? It's 20 through here. Are you serious? Jeez. Snail's pace through here. Okay, it's gonna go up to 40. Come on, 40. There we go. Cool. Alright. And we are off. Going up these hills. Yeah, there's some points in Utah where you're just like, you know, scaling down the side of a cliff. You know, it's like a switchbacks all the way down the cliff and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's definitely interesting to drive, you know, going downhill, making switchbacks. I mean, I don't think this game really has brake management, but if it did, you know, there's some parts of it that you could easily overheat your brakes if you don't know what you're doing. So, you know, in Colorado and Utah and stuff, they have a lot of those runaway ramps, and even vehicles can use it. If you're in a regular car, you can still overheat your brakes if you're not, if you're not being smart using your lower gears and stuff. So just got to be careful. I mean, you don't want to catch your car on fire. You don't want to lose your brakes. I mean, I could imagine driving, going down the side of a mountain, on a road, and all of a sudden you press your brakes and just nothing's happening. It's like, that's not good. Wow, that's beautiful. It's so good. Oh, I'm sorry guys. I'm looking at the scenery and I'm drifting all over the road. I'm not drunk, I swear. Had the downhill simple, but we're not really going downhill too much. I don't know. I had one of those thoughts the other day when I was looking at the City Skylines forums of kind of like what other careers I'd be doing, because right now I'm in IT. Okay. But I was like, what else would I be doing if I wasn't in IT? And one of the other things, I'm still speeding. Okay, I'm slowing down. One of the other things is I'd probably be a teacher. I know I looked into it at one point, but I just really didn't want to do the schooling or, the certifications and all the other stuff that comes involved with it. It just didn't seem to be a return on investment that I was, slowing down even more, that I really didn't want to deal with. So that's why I dropped out, or didn't even try that, I guess, and not even dropped out. I did go to college for a year-ish. I mean, I did a program where I went during high school, and then I did about 6 months after that. Okay. Yeah, we're going straight.
Right.
But then I dropped.
Then turn right.
Oh, we are turn. Where I dropped out just because, I don't know, I wasn't really set up for success with college. I wanted to do IT, but they wanted me to take all these other courses, I'm pretty sure just to get the money out of me. Let's try not to hit that truck. Beautiful. Wow, this is beautiful through here. But yeah, they wanted me to take like math courses. Oh, we're going to be merging and all this stuff. So it just kind of ruined the experience for me, because I loved it when I was just taking the IT classes. But as soon as I was taking the math and the geology and all these crazy classes, I was just like, no, I don't need this, and they wanted me to get my general education on top of whatever certifications too, and I was just like, no, this is not for me. So I dropped out, got my own path. But yeah, teaching was one thing. I think that's one thing I like about IT is that I just kind of, I don't know, I get to teach people and help people and just talk to people and stuff. It's really cool, it's really fun. And then I also get to have my passion of technology mixed in, so it's kind of the best of both worlds. At this point, when I was thinking about it, I'm like, if I could combine both of those now. I could be like an IT teacher, kind of teaching students, certification classes and whatnot. Not that I'm an expert at it or anything like that, but if that's something I want to pursue again, I definitely could. Because I have a pretty good understanding of how things work by this point. I've been doing it long enough. But the other thing is it's like, what really made me think about it was, like I said, I was on the City Skylines, I think, subreddit when I started thinking about this, and I would definitely wouldn't mind being like a city planner. I love city planning. I love learning how transportation system works and just infrastructure and city grows. And I just love working with cities, and it's definitely something I could do and wouldn't mind doing. Let's pick up some speed. I'm just lollygagging at this point, but yeah, it's definitely something that I wouldn't mind doing. It'd be an interesting job, and I was thinking about it further. It's like back in like 2008, 2009, I started playing SimCity 4. Mind you, it's already been out for a few years. I'm pretty sure that came out in like 2004, 2005. I could be wrong, but I remember coming across it on Amazon, I think it was, of all places, and ordered it. I installed it, got the CD, installed it, and then come to find out, I didn't know what I was doing. And I played for like 30 minutes. I just quit the game. I was like, what is this? I don't know what I'm doing, what I'm going to do. So I just closed the game, gave it like a week. Oh, we're slowing down again. But yeah, and then I was like, you know what? Let me watch some YouTube videos. So, what are you doing? It scared me. But yeah, it's like, let's give this another chance. Watch some YouTube videos. People, kind of explained how certain things worked, how things, oh, you're really gonna stop me. you know, kind of how to play the game. And then I just kind of fell in love with it after that. And I, you know, remember then finding out, you know, like, oh, wow, there's mods for this game and they make this game look even better and work even better. It's crazy, you know. It's like, I remember playing SimCity 4 a lot when I first moved to Texas, you know, in 2013, I think it was. I've been in Texas almost 7-8 years now, which is crazy. But yeah, I remember I was still playing that game in like 2013. You know, I would have it on my laptop. That was the great thing I loved about that game, is like I could just put it on my laptop and I could play it. You know, I didn't need a huge, powerful desktop or anything. It's like I could just put it on there, have fun. It would get a little, it would get a little rough at times, depending on how big the city was. But you know, I love that game. And then I got Cities XL. Actually, no. Before I switched, I did try the new SimCity. That was a disaster. I'll never play that game again. That was horrible. Like that was such a demeaning release to the SimCity series. Like it hurt. I mean, I remember like getting that game, installing it, having it ready for day one, and not being able to play it for weeks because they made that online always DRM, and it was just a nightmare. And I so many people were mad. If you know, you may remember this if you ever tried that game, but yeah, and then when I finally got in and I started playing, I was like, I waited this long for this game, you know, and I already seen reviews, you know, about it. You know, I remember one of the first reviews I saw was LGR, Lazy Game Reviews. He finally got in and made a review about it. I believe it was him, and he was just talking about how garbage it was, and you know, and then I was very disappointed. But then, you know, you had Cities XL come out, which basically took on some of the ideas of SimCity 4, not really the SimCity, you know, re-release, and made it so, you know, just made it a little bit better, but the game overall was just not that.
Then turn left.
Okay, we're gonna be turning left. But that game just overall wasn't that great, you know. I mean, and then they did the whole thing where, oh, okay, I wasn't ready to turn there. I was expecting a light, but yeah, they made the, oh, you're gonna let me go? Oh, but I got this car. Are you gonna let me go? You are? Oh, you guys are so good. Oh, really? Wow, what a troll. Okay, you're gonna let me go? Thank you. But yeah, then we got that, and they did the whole re-release thing where they like released a newer version, but it was really nothing changed. It was just to bug fix, which was annoying. And that really didn't settle well with the community. It had some good mod support, but it was really only because that was all we had at the time. I mean, it was either like, you know, a nice 3D looking Cities XL, or it was the SimCity 4. I mean, there was really nothing else. But then Paradox came out with City Skylines, and that
In 200 meters,
that
turn
changed
left.
everything. And that is an amazing game. And I'm so happy that they did that. And I mean, that game is still going strong, and it's old now. It's in the internet age. It's old. Oh wait, they want me to turn down there? Yeah, they do. All right. I mean, it was released I think in 2015, so it's been out for 5 years now. You know, part of me wants them to release like City Skylines 2, but at the same time, it's got such good mod support, and modders still support it, people still play it, that I don't really want them to mess with it. The only thing I wish that could be improved is the number of cars on the road and the number of pedestrians that could be out. You know, I think it's capped at around 16,000. It can be a little bit higher with
In
the
200 meters, turn left.
okay, I don't know where Google has us going here, where our navigation has us going, but okay, I guess we're on some back roads here. Oh, we're gonna turn left here. Okay. I guess I was speeding. Oh, I can't really see on that road. Hopefully they'll pause. Okay, I guess this is how we get to our drop off. But yeah,
In 200
I'm
meters,
really
turn right.
interested to see kind of what's next. But you know, at the same time, I'm fine with what we have because I don't want to mess up the good thing that we have. Oh, we're here, nice. It would be great to have some improvements, but I mean, what we have, it still works good. There's some of the frame rate sometimes is not great, and unless you have a really big CPU or powerful CPU, you can't really okay, this way. Can't really we should maybe put on our differential. Can't really get you know, great performance out of it, but I mean, what it is, it's a very good game. And I mean, all those games, it's crazy to say it, but all those games, those video games taught me how much I enjoy city planning. It's something I would have never known really I always enjoyed looking around cities and kind of seeing how they worked and stuff, but I would have never known I actually enjoyed like the planning part of it, which is just cool. It's one of the great things about video games. They can really teach you,
You have
kind
arrived.
of about yourself and what you want, what you like, and all that stuff, which is just awesome. So let's see what kind of delivery options we have here. So we have where we could back it in, which we could probably do. Then we have just the drive up and then just the drop off. Let's try to back it in. So let's see, it's up there in the corner. Should I try going this way or that way? I'm gonna try going this way. It's probably going to be a mistake. Oh, but it is facing the other way. Of course it is. Of course it is. I come the wrong way. What a surprise. Well, hopefully we don't hit the wall, but we are going to. Like so. And now we can start cranking it this way. Hopefully we can miss that wall on the back there. I wanted to do it in third person because this is a tight area and can't really see all that much in the mirror. So now we're going the right way. Oh, look at that right there. Look at that right there. It is mocking me this way. Yep, that would have helped if I looked around. Wouldn't it have? That's great. All right, so we gotta fit through here. Oh, look, porta potty. Anybody need to use the bathroom? Yeah. So let's see. Oh, okay. Well, I was trying to keep speed up to not have issues with getting up that hill, but oh, I ended up doing damage. Trying to swing it, so maybe I didn't have to necessarily back in, but I feel like that they know how this drop-off point is, so they're gonna put stuff right in the way. Man, oh, we're supposed to do this. All right, let's just go kind of like that. Okay, stop truck. Jeez. Yeah, this could work. This could work. We just kind of have to get it pushed over that way a little bit, and then crank it hard this way. And I think we'll be pretty well lined up. No, I don't accept that. Oops, I think we just hit the trailer on something. And then we can look at that. Beautiful. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to be late. So let's disconnect the trailer. And it looks great. Yep, late. And I don't think it would have been, but when I went to the, yeah, I got lost in it. But when I went to the rest point, I accidentally rested again, and then it went back to night, and so I had to rest again. So that was fun. So, all right, well, you like the video, hit the like button. If you like what I do, hit the subscribe button, and let me know in the comments down below what else you would like to see. And I'll see you in the next video.